formula for calculating this, the kind of questions that we have discussed, is given here. It goes like this: minutes is equal to old plus new by 11 by 2. Now, whenever we have calculated, for example, say what is the angle at 715 or 920, we remember we always calculated from the previous hour time. So 715 means 7 o'clock, 920 means 9 o'clock, 11:35 means 11 o'clock, right? So old refers to that angle at the previous hour hand. So if we are calculating the angle at say 2:30, then old means 2 o'clock. What is the angle at 2 o'clock? Alright. New means the angle which is being asked, or the new angle at that particular time. That at 2:37, what is the angle? So the angle that they are asking us at 2:37, that is new. And minutes refer to the number of minutes after the previous hour time. For example, what is the angle at 4:31? Then minutes is 31. Okay. For example, if there is a question like this, and before I go to the question, couple of things. You see the sign is plus minus. We can have two answers also, plus or minus. When do we use plus? When do we use minus? We use plus when old plus new is less than equal to 330, and we use minus when old is greater than new, which is very obvious because it's old plus minus new. Alright? Okay, so let's come to an example. This is a different question than what we have been doing. Between 11 and 12, when will the angle be 55 degrees? So here they have given us the angle, they are asking us the time. So using that formula, minutes is what they are asking. Old angle means 11 and 12, so we are looking at 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock means 11 gaps, each gap is 30 degree. So it is 330. New angle they have given us 55, right? 11 by 2. Now why have I put minus here and not plus? I can obviously use minus because old is greater than new, right? Why not plus? Because we said we use plus only when old plus new is less than equal to 330, right? Now here, old is already 330. So how can old plus new be less than equal to 330? It's impossible, right? So we'll get only one answer here. Now if you solve this, what do you get? 50 minutes, sorry. So 50 minutes past 11 o'clock, the angle between them will be 55 degrees. Okay? So this is a simple way to solve these questions. Now for example, there is a question like this. After how many minutes the hands coincide with each other? Coincide means be together with each other. So after what interval? After exactly how many minutes do they start coming together with each other? Now you must realize this. In every hour movement, say between 3 o'clock, say if there is a 3 o'clock, right, and there is a 4 o'clock, right? Now it's pretty obvious the way minute hand and hour hand move. Hour hand will move the whole circle and minute hand will move from 3 to 4, right? This is the movement of the minute hand. The hour hand will move the whole circle, right, and get 4 o'clock. So it's very obvious that between 3 and 4, between every 1 hour time, they will definitely meet each other on the way, because hour hand completes the whole circle, minute hand just trudges along 5 minutes, 30 degrees, right? So obviously there has to be a meeting point between the two in every hour interval. Now the question is, after the meeting, when will the next meeting happen? It's not 60 minutes, because we'll understand why. So the idea is very simple. Say 12 o'clock. At 12 o'clock they are together with each other, right? Now, when they meet again, the time will be something past 1 o'clock. It's very simple to understand in terms of speed and distance. The minute hand is the faster guy, he starts running around the circle. So it's like that question we did in circular track. That two people are stationed at a point, they start running in the same direction, when do they meet again? So what was the idea then? Length of the circular track, that is 360, divided by the relative speed. Since they are going in the same direction, the relative speed is the difference of the speed. So the faster guy, the minute hand, is running at 6 degree per minute. The slower guy, the hour hand, is running at half degree per minute. Right? Therefore, the answer is 720 by 11, which is equal to 65 5 by 11. So every 65 5 by 11 minutes, they will meet each other. Okay. Also, how many times will they meet, say, in a 12-hour period from 12 o'clock to 12 o'clock? From what we have just understood, the answer should ideally be 12, because every hour they meet once, right? But the only problem is, say from 12 to 1, are they meeting? No, right? So the answer is not 12, it's 11. Why are they not meeting from 12 to 1? Because they are already together at 12 o'clock. So the faster guy will start running when he's already there with the slower guy. So when he completes the whole circle, they will not meet somewhere in between. Only when it is 1 o'clock, when he has completed the whole circle, then he goes again and starts meeting the slower guy, right? So the answer is not 12, 11. The same applies to questions like, when will they be diametrically opposite each other? Okay, diametrically opposite each other. How many times will they be diametrically opposite each other? When we say diametrically opposite, the first thing that comes to our mind is 6 o'clock. They are right opposite each other. So the question is, how many times will they be diametrically opposite each other? So it could be in any direction, right? The idea is still the same. They are every 1 hour, they should be diametrically opposite to each other at least once, because they are running in circular track. So somewhere they will reach a point where they are just right opposite each other. They form a straight line, 180 degree. But between 5 to 6 and 6 to 7, the time at which they are diametrically opposite to each other is 6 o'clock. So between 5 and 6, they are diametrically opposite to each other at 6 o'clock. Between 6 and 7 also, they are diametrically opposite to each other at 6 o'clock. It means from 5 to 7, there is only one time when they are diametrically opposite to each other, not twice. Therefore, the number of times they will be diametrically opposite to each other, be in a straight line or form an angle of 180 degree in a 12-hour period from 12 to 12 is not 12 times, it is 11 times. Okay, so all these angles are formed 11 times. So for example, if there is a question, how many times will they meet each other in a 24-hour period in one day? It will be 11 plus 11, 22. Okay. All right. Thank you.